Thailand. Trixie, how's it going for you today? Or wherever you are in the world. I'm in traffic right now, so I thought I'd give you a call. Welcome to Good Vibes Thailand, and I just left immigration, and it made me think about a topic that comes up a lot with people that are really curious. I mean, there's a lot of people moving out of their countries. I mean, not just in America, but Canada, Europe. People are wanting to move to other places, and Thailand's a hot spot for a lot of people. They're looking at Vietnam and Thailand and so forth. And it's funny because a lot of people always say that they're saying is, wow, you're so lucky to have your life. And I'm like, well, you can have it too. You can make it happen, and you can pack 2 bags, and which I did back in January of 2019 or 2020, excuse me. And I was only coming over here for 6 weeks, and I ended up staying here now almost 6 years. So, but people are always like, gosh, you're so lucky to have this life. Well, anybody that knows about living overseas as a foreigner, or a farang, as we call it here, it's not luck. It's because you make it happen. It's because you create and manifest this kind of life for yourself. Whether it be good or bad. But for majority of people, myself included, I absolutely love my life that I've created here, and I'm very, very grateful for it. And it's not easy either. There are also things like going to immigration today that are things people don't realize, that don't travel or haven't traveled much or haven't experienced living overseas, that you go through, such as immigration. And that's a big one for anybody that that lives here will tell you that it's a pain in the ass, but it's part of being in another country, and it's part of your commitment to having your passport and your papers and your work permit and all your ducks in a row there. So that's one big part of living overseas, is figuring out, for those of you considering moving over to a different country. I'm just going to go with Thailand since I live here. What it's like people can't even wrap their brains around, like, where do I even start? Well, start by going online. Ask Chat GPT. I live on that thing now. It does help, but it's a little scary how helpful it is. But start researching it. Hey, good day, how's it going? Nice to see you. Awesome, thanks for joining me. Just talking about people thinking about maybe coming over here. The things you want to think about are your visa. Come over as a tourist at first and check it out. See if this is where you might want to be. And you can stay for I believe it's a couple months here, 2 or 3 months. It changes periodically, so you always have to check the updated changes in the laws. But you can normally stay here 2 or 3 months, and then you just go over the border and then come back. And they've tightened down a lot on these things, so people are having to get more serious about either having like a retirement visa or a work visa, which I have. I have a limited liability cushion here. And then there's also there's a new one called a nomad visa, where a lot of people work online, teachers, a lot of people that are in IT, all over, you can pretty much work from wherever now in the world with a lot of jobs. So there's a nomad visa that's really popular with people. So there are options for you to consider based on your age, and if you really want to go for it, or you just want to check out a place. I recommend, if you're thinking about coming overseas, and I'm going to just say Thailand here because I've lived here almost 6 years, to come here first as a tourist and then see what feels good for you, you know? I mean, I only was supposed to be here 6 weeks, and here I am almost 6 years later. I obviously fell in love with it. I fell in love with the people. I fell in love with the culture, the food, the lifestyle. It's, you know, the traffic